You have one of the highest price targets on the street on this name, $450, which is way above where the stock is right now. How does the tide turn? This feels like a Peloton story where people have just decided it was as good as it gets, and the future is going to look a lot different.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think, look, with Peloton, gyms are back and people are going to the gym. With Zoom, the way we work has been irreversibly changed, right? We're not going back into the office 5 days a week, 40, 60 hours a week. We are going to be relying on video conferencing that works, that is scalable, that is reliable. And so I think Zoom is here to stay. And I think more importantly, Zoom has the ability to become a much broader enterprise communication and collaboration platform as they get into telephony with Zoom Phone, as they get into chat, as they get into contact center, as they get into events management. And so I think there is a long, great future for Zoom to become a big platform on its own.
In their release, they talk about some of the innovations they showcased at Zoomtopia, quote, as some companies test return to office programs. I wonder, given the product offerings they have at this point, is return to office at scale something they are dreading or welcoming or somewhere in between?
Yeah, it's a good question. I could see it cutting both ways, right? Usage is going to go down. This is not a usage-based model. But I also think as the offices, return, and I think that's going to happen, maybe Q1, Q2 next year, I think that accelerates the rate of replacement for legacy video conferencing solutions, because I make the case and always have that hybrid work is a harder problem to solve than everyone being fully remote. And when you have things like half your team, in the office and then half the team distributed, that, I think, increases the value proposition for Zoom over legacy competitors and even over Microsoft. So I do think net, the return to office over the next year is actually going to be a positive for Zoom.